Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. I know I haven't posted much in a while, besides some quick updates, so figured I would just go through the room fairly quickly um, and show you what I got going on as of right now. Got a lot of cool things as far as growing discus fry and just keeping up with what I have in general, but so the newest thing to my room is the conversion of my bare bottom 120 gallon tank into this cool woodscape. It's got a layer of substrate on top, and then on the bottom there's dirt. This was set up yesterday, so it's looking pretty good right now. We put a homemade water purifier in there, which is working pretty well actually. It's basically a pump connected to a 2-liter soda bottle and stuffed with some filter media, and it's doing a good job of clearing this up. I did have the wood soaking for a while, so that's why it is sunk and it is brown. If I put the wood in today and it was dried, this would all be floating. It took almost a month to get all this wood to sink in this tank. So I'm thinking of maybe adding some planted items from my planted aquarium over there. As you can see, it is overrun with Madagascar lace and a water onion plant right here. I always have trouble remembering the scientific name of it, but the Madagascar lace is, I got a lot of Madagascar lace in here, and it's just pretty massive. Some of these leaves, like look at this leaf at the top, it's huge. And you know, there's another leaf over here that spans all the way from here down all the way there. So they're pretty cramped in here. But the Bosamani rainbows, the cardinals, and the celestial pearl danios really dig it. So everyone seems happy in this tank. Actually, a fun little thing I'm doing is with the celestial pearl danios from that tank, I am breeding in here. If you can see, I can't, it's hard for me to tell, but yeah, I think you can see them. There's a good amount in here, and even more in here. A little smaller in here, but I just love celestial pearl danios, and I think they're just like a really, there's a lot at the surface, but they're hard to see, I guess. I think they're a really cool fish. Let me see if I can, I know it's a discus video, but I gotta show you. Like that guy right there, that's just female celestial pearl danio. And there's a lot over there, like that male back there. Those are all celestial pearl danios. So anyways, the other big thing that I have going on are these 270 gallon tanks that are on the ground. They're not supposed to be here, but I ran out of room, which is why I'm trying to sell some fish. We have red melon discus fry in here, and there is a lot of them. This is all one batch. They're eating some beef heart right now, so that's why a lot of them are on the bottom, picking at stuff, as you can see, and picking up scraps, but there are a lot of fry in here. Let's see if they'll react to my hands yet. They're getting there. Still learning to recognize me as food, but yeah, these are really cool and very healthy so far. And yeah, just look at them going at this food. Baby discus are ravenous. That's a little chunk of beef heart. Got 2 UV sterilizers in here, one 150 Ehan Jagger heater, and then 2 small sponge filters. That's it. And my little circular automatic feeder, which I put out some pre-portioned food in here and it spins. I like it better than one of my regular feeders. I use these for adults, and then I just find that the little circle ones work really well for the fry. Speaking of fry, got plenty of fish that I'm raising right now, fry-wise. Start top left, as you can see there is a good amount. Mom does not want me to show you guys her babies, but that's Dad with the pups right now. He's a cool fish. She's getting mad at me. Just really cool. It's my favorite part about Discus is watching the fry interact with the parents, getting to see them over the eating the slime coat and everything. These are some of my home bred and raised fish. We got leopards and leopard spotted fish. What happens when you breed spotted fish is that you do get leopards like that, but you still get your spotted. I don't know why the light in this tank is making things look blue on the camera, but I promise you it's not supposed to look like that. Here's some more fry. They're growing and eating like crazy, crapping every day. What's interesting about this tank is that I decided to take the sponge filters out and just do 50% changes a day and keep a UV sterilizer in. I know a lot of Discus enthusiasts and hobbyists are always crazy about our filtration and such, but as you can see, there's a lot of baby Discus in there. No biological filtration, only a UV sterilizer and 2 heaters, and you can keep Discus that way as long as you keep up with your water changes. Yeah, that's something you can do. So hopefully, if you're ever interested in, I just found that the sponges were actually making my tank more polluted at the end of the day, rather than me taking out the waste every day. Down here we got some Pewarski Turk pairs. They're not sitting on eggs or fry right now, but they were. A couple days ago there were a bunch of free swimmers in here, but just not enough for the parents to really commit to. Beautiful fish. Everyone wants these from me. The Pewow Red Turks are definitely in high demand, but hopefully I can get some fry out of them. These males are just, even with the TDS of 30 and lower I've been going, they're just not doing a great job of fertilization. I have been getting about 10 to 15 per spawn, but it doesn't seem like much more than that. Still working on it, but again, see if these guys are moving any differently. They're sharing. They usually don't have the peppering, but in the spawning mode right now there is some. Check that out. Cool shot. One of my holding tanks for my pigeons that are bred and raised by me. Hopefully soon I can get these moved into other tanks, but they actually look kind of good in here. And for a black background, no peppering, right? Oh, a little on her nose, but very minimal. So you can do pigeons and black backgrounds if you have quality fish. So, and then these are some Pewow Red Turks in here as well. She wants to spawn, so that's her mate. Hopefully they spawn today. And the fry I showed earlier in the video are her babies, so I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in those when they come out. Some breeding pairs that are active right now. Turn on the light so you guys can see. This is a Pewarski Red Spotted Turk with a spotted eruption. He's a little dark right now because he's in spawning colors too. and have some more snake skins. That's the female right there. Both these will probably be on eggs in the next day or two. One of my really cool things I got going on right now, and they're not gonna like me for doing this, but nor for having the light on, is check that out. That's the batik eruption with fry from this Pewau Red Turk. Check that out. That is a pretty pair. That's a good shot. Look at them. I could not be happier that this guy, an award-winning fish, was able to spawn with the female. We did not expect that. I did not plan for this pair. They happened to do it, and then they laid eggs they actually laid eggs in this tank on a cone. Once the wrigglers came out of their eggs, I took the eggs and the parents, and I literally took the cone out of the water with the wrigglers on, transported it into here, and moved the parents over. I covered the cone with an egg with an egg cover so that they wouldn't freak out right away. But I'm gonna turn the light off so they'll get more mad at me. But that transfer worked well, and yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. I think I said I was selling fish earlier in the video. Selling all these guys, unfortunately. I just need to move some fish out of here. The cool ones are some Pewau cobalts in here. This guy's a badass. Check out the color and shape on him. That's also really pretty fish. A lot of cool fish in here. The Pewau's and some of the bigger ones aren't cheap, but if anyone's interested in anything, please shoot me a message, a comment, and I will send you an email, or we can figure out whatever. But some of the fish are in here are pretty cheap. But this guy is just a badass. He's got great shape and he's got a cool tail. So other than that, just finish up the walk around with the usual just last minute fish. It's a big boy Senker leopard spotted that I grew from a baby. This right here is a Tony Tan leopard with ring gene. Penang eruption right here. Pewau Red Turks. Pewau Red Turk. There's a big brown elenker in the back. It's a really big fish too. And then she's over here, but there's a face spotted Penang eruption. She's a breeder female. I just don't really need her anymore. I'm selling her. So if anyone's interested. And then just a collection of spotteds. I love spotteds. It's an albino eruption from Dexter Chung. And then you have some red spotted snake skins right here for their Pewau. Eruptions. Great breeder female eruption. I'm gonna reuse her in a couple weeks. There's a wild back there. It's a wild red spotted green. It's the only, I sold all my other wilds, but this was my favorite. So got a very bright color to him. So looking good. All right, well, hope you guys got a good look at things. If there's any questions, comments, I know I owe people videos still, so please shoot me a comment and remind me what you want. I know water changes are a big thing that people want to see, and I can do that. Sometimes it's better if you comment to me or send me a message about how I do it. Maybe we can talk offline, and maybe I can send you some diagrams that I have about how this all works and how I change the water. I can do all the tanks in here in under an hour, so 50% water changes. So yeah, let me know, and thanks again for watching, guys.